See here, today we are going to discuss about the terms of payment. Terms of payment means what? Terms of payment are condition agreed between the customer and vendor for the payment of invoice. The condition define the due date and the cash discount offered for the payment of the invoice within a certain period. And terms of payment enable the system to calculate the invoice, due date, and cash discounts. So here till now what we have been done, like we have been done with the vendor, how to post the vendor invoice and how to do the payment and how to do the vendor down payment also we have been seen. But the thing is like we have been done with the immediate payment. So in our vendor master, we have been assigned the terms of payment 0001. So immediate payment. Now we are going to we will be creating one terms of payment as per the vendor invoice. Like a vendor is allowing 30 days of the credit period for us. So we have to create one terms of payment, and the terms of payment has to be linked to the vendor master, particular vendor master. So the terms of payment will be eligible for the particular vendor master. So different vendor will be having different terms of payment. But the thing is like we will be creating the terms of payment which is applicable for the particular terms of payment to the vendor. We will be assigning over there. So how to do this configuration means like if you see here, this is the transaction code. So we have to create the terms of payment basic. So I want to show you. Slash and OBB OB08 OBB OBB8 is the transaction code. Slash and OBB8 is the transaction code. So if you see here, 0001 we have been selected. That is the payable immediate unit. So somebody has been created 0002, like the 0003. So we have to create our own terms of payment. It should be like four characters you have to give. So we are going to create one terms of payment. So if you see here, what's our company code? TSL.
No, it's BAJM.
Um, So we can create like anything like BAJ1, just four characters I'm giving. And how the terms of payment, like we have been received the invoice from the vendor, so he is allowing the credit period of 30 days. So we came to know that he is allowing 30 days credit period. So what we have to do, we have to create one terms of payment that is nothing but a 30 days. And to open the document, this document, I will show you. Here it will be. So the terms of payment generally determine the due date and discount calculation. The terms of payment is made in vendor master and customer master to default at invoice level. However, this can be changed at invoice level as well. Invoice level terms of payment get priority during the payment. So how to create the terms of payment? OBB8 is the transaction code, and we have been entered into. We are creating the new terms of payment. That's the reason we are going with the new entries. And new entries we have been given the 30 days here. Here 30 days I have been given. Just press enter. If you press enter in the explanation part, it will be changed. An entry already exists with the same thing. Okay, we can go with the BAJ2. Just press enter. Yes. Now if you see here, just we have been given the BAJ2 as like a terms of payment name. We have been given that is a four characters alphanumeric. So whatever the thing, whatever you want to use, but it should be four characters. So BAJ, I taken some letters from our company and two have been given here and stating that 30 days has been like a credit period, like a terms of payment we are taking. So I just press enter. So within 30 days, unit is there. So coming to this particular thing, if you see here, default for baseline date. What do you mean by baseline date? So here the three things has been given. That is, one is posting date and document date and entry date. If you see here, what do you mean by posting date? When we are going to post the transaction, that is nothing but vendor invoice or customer invoice, This is the we have been given VAJ2 that 30 days. So it will be calculating from the posting date of the invoice. It will take into consideration. The baseline, the system is asking that the baseline date is nothing but like what is the base you are taking the date. Whether you are going to take a posting date or document date or entry date. So if you take the baseline date as a posting date, so when we are going to post the vendor invoice, the date itself it will be taking that date as a consideration and it will be calculating 30 days. So if you see here, if you select the document date is nothing but a invoice date. When you are taking as a baseline that invoice date or document date, the system will calculate from that date onwards 30 days. So that's the reason system is telling how you are calculating these 30 days. So generally, casually we go for the posting date only. Why? Because if you have been received the invoice today, and you are going to post the transaction tomorrow. So it's today end of the day like you have been received. So you have been moved from the office and tomorrow when you are came to office, you have been seen that invoice and you came to know that posting date is the baseline date. So the system will calculating when you are going to post the invoice from the date onwards, it will be calculating 30 days. Of course, the document date is different. Why? Because when he is like raising the invoice, he will be putting the date in the document. If you take that consideration as per his calculation, the 30 days will be 1 or 2 days in and out it will be there. If you consider as a posting date as a baseline date, whenever you are going to post the invoice from the date onwards, the baseline will be calculating for the 30 days. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the way to create the terms of payment. Just you have to save it. And if you see here, ours is like Bajaj Group. It was been saved. Now what we are going to do, how the system knows that particular vendor is having 30 days period, system doesn't know. So what we have to do, we have to assign these terms of payment to the vendor master. So how much for the particular vendor, this if the terms of payment is applicable, so we have to apply this terms of payment to the particular vendor master. Then only whenever the user is keep on posting the transaction for the particular vendor, if you have been assigned this terms of payment, so the system will calculate from the posting when he is going to post the transaction of the invoice, vendor invoice, from the date onwards, the baseline date will be calculating 30 days and it will be showing the overdue. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what's your vendor? Is your vendor number? Here is no. This is our vendor number 823.
Yes, sir.
Sure. How can we see the vendor like this thing like /n FB60 just press enter and BHAM is a company code, the supplier, and you can yes 1000046 1000045 BP number what's the number 100.
10046.
Our company code is BAJM, correct? 1000. Yes, you have
One
to do
triple
what?
zero four six.
1000. Hmm. 824. It's correct only. 824 is the number. Now we have to go with the slash and BP business partner. In that we have to go with this particular BP. What is the BP? 824. 824. Just press enter. This is the one. So if you see here, this is in display mode. If you go this spectacle and pencil symbol is there, no, just click over there and it will be change mode. It will come. And yes, you have to choose the role FLVN 00 and the company code data will appear over here. In the company code data, we have to go with the payment transaction and 0001 is there. Instead of 0001, we came to know that this vendor is allowing us 30 days credit period. So what we have to do, we have to assign this particular BAJ2 we have been given. Just percent. BAJ2, no? J.
Yes, sir. BAJ2.
Say, oh no. Hmm. Just press enter. Okay. Why it is not coming here? I will let you know once. Just press enter. Go to the position VA J2. See here. Click here. Just copy this and paste it over here. Own explanation. Here also I can post it. So that then when you are pressing enter, that will be displayed. Okay, within 30 days due date. How to save it? Changes have been saved. Means like for this particular vendor, 824 business partner, the supplier number 100046, we have been assigned the terms of payment which was been created by us BAJ2, that is nothing but 30 days credit period has been given. So as per in this terms of payment, we have been mentioned the baseline date as a posting date. So it will be calculating from the posting date of the invoice. When you are going to post vendor invoice from that date, it will be calculating 30 days. So we'll see. Just I want to post one vendor invoice 10045 00045 45. This is the one. Invoice date is today's date 29/09/46.
It's 1000046. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. 2025. Amount is 1 lakh rupees. Text. Being invoice. GL account. This is the So press enter, go to the document, simulate it, accounting entry, you can see document header and line item. So KK and Co is created with the posting key 31, supplier number, and audit fee is a GL account. It was been debited with the 40, 3000 is the GL account which was been created by us, 1 lakh and 1 lakh. So if you see here, just we can post it. Then our document number was been generated 1011. So what we can do, we have to go with this particular FBL slash n FBL 1 and just press enter. And who is a vendor? 1000046. Just select this and we can execute it. So if you see here, for the supplier 100046 company code BAJM, the name company, so vendor name is nothing but like KK and Co. And if you see here, the document just now we have been posted on 1011. Which type of document? Vendor invoice. We have been posted in today's date and document it in posting the today's date. The posting key is 31. Why? Because vendor is credited. If you see here, due date, net due date, correct? 29/10/2025. Means system is calculating from the posting date on over 30 days. Next month, the 30 days will be getting over 29/10/2025. Observe, not due. Why? Because today only. If you calculate the 30 days from today onwards, next month it will be the 30 days will be completed on 29/10/2025. So how much the invoice amount? 1 lakh rupees. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, this is the condition. Likewise, if you want to create any terms of payment for the particular vendor, so you can go with the OBB 8 and you can do. Now we are going to one scenario. With discount. So vendor is allowing us 30 days credit period. Okay. Vendor is allowing the discount of 30 days, sorry, discount credit period of 30 days due date. And he is telling us when if we are going to pay within the 20 days, he is allowing us cash discount of 2%. If you are going to pay 10 days or immediate payment, the 5% of the cash discount is allowing on the invoice amount. Okay, that's the condition. That is the scenario. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
how the system will be, for suppose like that's the condition. So we have to create one terms of payment, and the terms of payment has to be assigned to the vendor master. And the vendor, when we are going to post the vendor master invoice, when we are going to post the vendor invoice, so the system will behave that whatever the condition we have been given and assigned to the vendor master, so it will be behaving. So first of all, we have to post one invoice, and if you are doing on prior like 20 days or 10 days or immediate, the system has to be behave like whatever the cash discount is allowing. We have been told the 5% if we are doing immediate or 10 days below, whatever the cash discount system has to allow the cash discount, like whatever the percent is applicable for the particular vendor. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now /n OBB 8 is the transaction code. Just proceed. New entries. And I'm going for BA J3. And here I'm giving the 30 days credit period. And here 20 days. And here 10 days. So if you see here, for 20 days, how much he is allowing? If you are going to pay 2% of cash discount, this is the 5% of cash discount. Just press enter and you will be seeing this thing. Within 10 days, 5% of cash discount. Within 30 days, you do net, and within 20 days, 2% of cash discount. So here you can give terms of payment with the discount. Okay. And you have to select the baseline rate as a posting rate and you have to save it. Okay. Now what we have to do? This condition is applicable for the particular vendor, means you have to go with the particular vendor and you have to do this particular terms of payment. So the system will be act like that. Terms of payment with discount. Save it. Now we have to go with the what we have to do. We have to post one, like we have to create one GL account, FS00, just press enter. Why? Because the cash discount GL account we have to create. So the system will understand that 5% will be calculating, but what are the 5% is calculated cash discount? You should be trigger the GL account of the cash discount, means like discount received, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hierarchy display accounts navigation. And you have to go with the first level 0, just percent the tree will come here. So discount received comes under what? Income, no?
Income.
Okay. To create, what's the GL account number? 4001. 2001 VAJM, just press enter. GL account type, balance sheet, no, not balance sheet, profit and loss account, and you have to give the income discount received. Control data, dot key, create bank interest, G001. Everything is here. Assign the terms of payment. How to sell it. Job in done. One more thing we have to do. /n OBXU is the transaction code. Here you have to link the discount GL account. So what you have to do, Control S and the GL account. If you see here for the chart of accounts, we are like cash discount received is SKE transaction, and here we are assigning the GL account. Now it's okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to post our normal transaction FB16 the center. And if you see here, who is a supplier? 1000046. And invoice date is today's date. Amount is how much of the amount is nothing but I'm giving small amount only 2000. Here, if you see here, what's the text here? Mean invoice posted. Right. So which GL account we are going to debit? We are going to debit the or what's the amount? Text is nothing but the narration. You have to copy here and just press enter. Same how you post the transaction, same. But the thing is like, if you see here the payment details, you will be seeing here. This like a vendor master data was being linked with the payment on BAJ3. Then BAJ3, what are the conditions? 30 days is net due date, 20 days is the 2% of cash discount is allowed, and 10 days means 5% is the cash discount allowed. So what we have to do, go to the document, simulate it. We'll be seeing the accounting entry, just save it. The document number will be generated. So after that, what we have to see, we have to go with the display. In display, you will be seeing this accounting entry. Come back, come back. So FBL1N is the transaction code to see. Just press enter, execute it. If you see here, just at this the thing like 1 lakh, I want to do the payment. Only 2000, we do need to see the discount. Slash n of dash 53, which is applicable for this thing. We'll see once what will happen. So, what is the amount? What is the account? 1000 is the GL account. Amount how much you are paying? 1 lakh rupees. Context. To whom you are paying? Processor. Number range is missing. So you can go with the number range 15 and you can see what is the type of KZ. Slash and OBS7 is the transaction code. Go to the position and give the KZ. $15. Or company code BAJ. Go to the intervals. Insert the interval 15. Just give the year, fiscal year. So 3000. 3999. Leave it. Ignore this warning. Ignore this warning message. So now you can post the transaction. You can process the open item. Yes, I'm doing the payment for this thing only because at the time of this creating posting the transaction like invoice, I have been assigned BAJ1. So I want to clear this. Now I want to see this. Only 2000 is the remaining one. Now I will do the payment. Why? Because for this particular KK&Co, I have been assigned BAJ3 and the conditions which was been applied, the discounts and all those things is applicable for this thing. So without any confusions, what we are going to do, we are doing the payment. So how we do the payment casually, like 2028, like F-53 is the transaction code, and we do the payment in this particular thing, outgoing payment. To which bank we are going to pay 1000. Amount is nothing but 2000 we are going to pay, and the text is nothing but like being amount paid to the invoice. So to whom we are paying, supplier, and process open item. The system will calculate the discount. Why? Because we have been given the conditions like terms of payment like BAJ2 and 30 days, 20 days, and 10 days. We are going to pay within 20 days. 2% of cash discount is allowed by the system. We are going to pay immediate or 10 days before. We told the system that 5% for this particular vendor. We have been assigned a vendor master. So system has been taken into consideration as like for this particular vendor invoice, we are going to pay 2000. So that is the vendor invoice we have been posted today, and 10 days minus means below the 10 days we are going to pay, that is immediate. So the system has been given the 5% of cash discount. So if you see here cash discount percentage rate, you see here 5%. 5% of like 2000, how much the amount is? 100 rupees, correct?
Correct, sir.
So what we are going to do is nothing but like how much you have to pay instead of like 2000, the 100 rupees has been got the discount. So how much amount you have to pay? 1900 rupees. So 100 rupees is the difference is coming. So this 100 rupees hits the GL account which was been created. We have been linked in OBXU cash discount. The cash discount will be the 100 rupees, correct?
Yes, sir.
Discount received. So what we are going to do, just go to this thing and you have to make it as a 1900. And you can process so that you can process the open item. Now it is 0. Okay. The 100 rupees should becomes under the, it should hit the GL account of the cash discounts. We are going to see. Go to the document, simulate it, and you will be seeing the 100 rupees here. This is the accounting entry. As we have been received the vendor invoice, vendor is credited with 2000 rupees, cash discount received 100 rupees, and you have been paid through this 1900 rupees. Okay, this is the credit. Why? Because this spent away by the bank. So what you have to do, you have to save it. Correct the marked line item means like here you have to double click here and you have to use the narration. Okay. Now it's okay. You can post it. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Very good. So if you see here, like FBL1N, just press enter and you can go and you can see no item was been there. So we have to see the cleared items and you can see here, this is the amount, 2000, 2000. If you want to see the accounting entry, you can go and you can do it. This is the accounting entry. Cash discount, it has been hit by 4001, which was been treated as a GL account, and it has been assigned the GL account to the OBXU. Whatever the discounts is applicable for the particular percentage we have been given, the system behaves and it will be triggering the GL account, which was being assigned by us as a cash discount or discount received. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is there any doubts?
No, no doubt, sir.
Yes. So we have been done with this, like I will send this document also. If you want to create any terms of payment, you can create. Discounts also have been shown, and we have to move to the now we have been done manual payments F-53. So if you are having the hundreds of vendors, for suppose like you are having a bulk vendors, so you not go with the manual payment like posting of invoices quite common, but while doing the payment, so you have to go with instead of one payment, like you have to go with the one go. That is nothing but a APP, automatic payment program. Okay, automatic payment program. You have to see. What do you mean by automatic payment program? What do you mean by automatic payment program? Do you have any idea?
No, sir.
Okay. In SAP, what we have been done, we have been entered the vendor invoice, we have been done with the payment against the invoice in F-53. Instead of going with the manual payments, what the system will do is, for suppose if the vendor invoices has been posted, so overdue items is there. For suppose the due date has been crossed. So what we have to do, we have to run like one bulk, like if you run this automatic payment program means instead of doing the manual payment in F-53 and we have to check whether the payment has been done within the stipulated time or not, like means it's a very lengthy process. So what we have to do is that SAP has given some option like a automatic payment program. If you have been configured the automatic payment program, then the users can run the automatic payment program, then system will fetch the overdue line items of the invoices, vendor invoices, and the system will fetch accordingly. If you run the program, the automatically will do the payment and it will be passed the accounting entry by the system. There is no manual like doing this all those things F-53 to give the credits and debits like supplier and bank details and all those things, and it's automatically generating the accounting entry and it triggers. So if you see here, automatic payment program is called as the APP. It is used to post the vendor's payment automatically based on the vendor invoice. It is used to find out the due and overdue invoices and to process a list of vendors invoice to make a payment in one go. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So if you see here, automatic payment program, how we have to do the configurations is nothing but like it's like transaction code FBZP. If you go for the FBZP, these are the prerequisites you can call as like all company codes, paying company codes, payment methods, and payment method country, payment method company codes, bank selection, how to create the banks, and all those things we will be seeing in the automatic payment program. So these are the configurations like we have to do and the basic settings. APP testing means after doing the configuration of APP by the functional consultant and the users who are working in the organization called as end users, they will run this program. By running this program, there is no need to go with the manual payment like F-53, you know, like going with the invoices and what are the payment and we have to do for the things and all those things. They will run the automatic payment program. System will be fetching all the due and overdue line items, and if you run the program, the system automatically hits the accounting entry and do the payment to the respective accounts. That is nothing but a automatic payment program. So for this automatic payment program testing F110, after completion of the APP configuration, they are like prerequisites for the APP testing. So if you want to run the APP, so what the prerequisites is needing? Need APP configuration and vendor open invoice due or overdue. If you are not having the overdue and due line items like vendor invoices, you are not able to run the APP. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we will do is like in tomorrow's class we will do it. Why? Because like the people are not attended today, no, it's a very important topic. So if they are like able to attend tomorrow, it will be useful for them also. So if we done today, we will take as a consideration from tomorrow onwards. We will do this configuration and we will run that and we will see whether this APP is working correct or not. We will see if any problems, any errors are coming, we have to solve the errors. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Is there any questions? Shall we, or else we can, if you want me to continue, I continue. That's not a problem. So if you are interested, we can go with this thing and we do the configuration settings. Shall we?
No, sir. We will do tomorrow, sir. No problem.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
If any questions, any doubts from you from your side, Madhukar?
Not at this time, sir.
These are the common scenarios you have been like doing in your classes, like sorry, in your regular time also. So coming to the SAP, the configuration part is much more important, how to do and all those things. And we have been tested like for posting the transaction also, no? So it should be hit the GL accounts and all those things. We have to see the accounting entry. And this configuration is the main part, like how we do and account to the business, we go and we can do it, correct?
Correct.
What else?
No, sir. Let's wind up the class.
Okay, tomorrow we can go with this APP and same time the 7 p.m. only. So you can wind up the class if you are not having any doubts in